Alright, how we doing, guys? Moose here on our first episode of Season 2 in our West Ham career mode. As you can see, we haven't entirely finished Season 1, but we're going to sim up, get to the end, start Season 2 right here in this video. You can see I reject a couple offers, Greece, Switzerland. We're not interested in the international management. We're focused on West Ham. Obviously, I'm going to save if we get a USA offer, an England offer, some kind of higher ranking side, we'll take a look at it. But otherwise, we're just finishing up Season 1 here. We'll get into Season 2, obviously, you see the transfer coming up. We also get a notice that we got our performance review from the board coming up, so we're going to take a look at that, see what they think. We got to note that we got some guys returning from loan, Legit, Hall, different guys. You can see the board's pretty happy with us. Excellent showing in the Domestic Cup. Pass our congratulations to the players. And then the Premier League, our goal was to avoid relegation. As you can see, we exceeded what's expected of us. It's been an amazing season. They're very confident in me going forward leading the team, so that's pretty exciting. Very happy about that. And as you can see, here we are, Season 2, West Ham career mode. You see, we'll take a look at the youth squad. We got a couple guys. This Trotman might develop into a player we can use. We'll leave them in there, see what's going on. As you can see, our transfer budget for the year, $16.5 million. Pretty excited about that because last year I'm pretty sure it was about 10.5. So definitely an improvement there, and definitely something we can put to good use. You see, we'll get our objectives and different things for the season. We will take a look at that. League objective, take a look. They want us to finish mid-table, which I think is reasonable. I don't want anything less than mid-table. We finished 8th last year, and I definitely wouldn't really take anything less than 8th. I think we had a great year last year. It says, as you can see, the club will be taking part in the Euro League. The board will be expecting the following: reach the semi-final. That's pretty surprising considering we only got into the Euro League by virtue of the fact that Manchester City, who beat us in the League Cup final, the Capital One Cup final, is in the Champions Cup already, so that's got us into the Euro Cup, so that's pretty surprising. But we'll do what we can with that. As you can see, we'll mix the squad up a little bit. Andy Carroll's still here because of the load glitch. So basically, he's gonna sit on the reserves. We're not gonna use him just because realistically he wouldn't be used. It's a shame. I wish Liverpool would call him back just to get the wages off the books and everything. But what can you do? So we'll try to get rid of him. But as you can see, just mix the squad up. You can see Taylor, also McCartney. They're going to be a couple guys I'm going to get rid of, so I'm taking them out of the side right now. You can see McCartney there, Taylor as well. We got some young guys that we'll look to send out on loan. Eckersley is a nice CDM. He's fantastic. He's pretty sure he's 17 years old. Also Gimbert, the Frenchman, a nice cam that looks to be Nolan's future replacement. He's 70 overall. He's 17 years old, so he's going to be fantastic. Definitely going to look to get him into the side, get some play time. As you can see, take a look at the short list. This is someone I'm interested in, Moreno. He's 27. He's a cam. You can see I'm also looking at Bittencourt, but because Nolan is 31, his attributes are already going to start going down really quickly. So I'm looking to definitely think for the future here, get a replacement for him at some point. Nolan's the captain, though. We don't necessarily want to get rid of him right away, but we'll do what we can to look for someone that could fill that role, and then maybe we could loan out Gimbert if necessary. It's kind of a work in progress, but as you can see, we have a full short list. We got some strikers we're looking at, both in terms of guys that can jump right into the top lines as well as guys that would be fill-ins, because we'll see what we can do. Maiga was a guy that we got a big offer for last transfer window, so he's someone we could look to get rid of and maybe bring in someone even better. But we got plenty of young guys, definitely a lot of high-ranking guys that can do well. You see, we'll add McCartney to the transfer list. Taylor, like I said, will also go to the transfer list. Legit, he's a cam, but we have two solid cams in Nolan and Gimbert that we'll send Legit out for another year loan to. We'll send him out for a short loan. We'll see how he's doing in January. Maybe get him a few games into the side. But you can see just some bids. Trying to figure out what other teams want. Most teams looking at high regions, 8, 13, a few like that, and only a couple that were in a lower region. But you can see the high bid regions are just not what we're looking for. Vorsa, you can see there's a center back. As you can see, I have Collins in there right now, Tompkins, the center back somewhere. I'm definitely looking to upgrade. Vorsa is my prime target, really, the transfer window. Everybody else is just, we'll see what goes on. But Vorsa is definitely someone I'm going to be looking to go for. You can see Legit gets an offer from Crew Alexandria. You can also see Butland gives us a request that he wants an increase in wages. That makes sense. He's our starting keeper. He wants 2 years for $8,000. We'll give him 3 years at 10, as well as a 5% clean sheet bonus because we don't want to lose him. Now we get a big offer, $8,000 here from Maiga. That's big money. That's something we're gonna think about. I know I've gotten 12.5 in a transfer offer for him last year. So we'll counter with 12, see what they think. And you see Vorsa getting some offers from other teams. He's the guy I said I wanted. Somewhere between 6 and 6.9 they're going to take. So, we'll see what we can do here. Give him a 6 to start it off. Just kind of feel them out, the lower end of the range that they're expected. And also here we got that offer for Maiga. They counter with 8.5. That's low. I don't want anything less than 10 for him. So 10.5. We'll go and see what they do. And you see this I include because huge deal. Javier Hernandez, Chicharito is gone. And you see they match it for Maiga. So we could be losing him, getting some huge funds in to get some big players. Like you see, they set 75 for Vorsa. So we'll go 65, see if we can bring them down a little bit. But as you can see, Maiga's on his way out. And then Chicharito, that's a huge blow to United. And this is the striker I'm really looking at is Lacazette from Olympic Lyon. He's a 77. He grows into a great player. He's only 22, so definitely would be an upgrade over Maiga if we get the funds. But like I said, his wage, or it's not his wage, his numbers are big. So we'll see what we'll have to offer to bring him in if we have the transfer budget to do it. Now you can see they weren't budging on the 7.5, so I had a different idea. We'll throw Collins in there. He's my starter, but he's older. We're not going to really use him after this season, so 5.2 in Collins, and we'll see what we can do. You see they set 15 for Lacazette, so we'll go 13, see what they can do. And you see the deal for Vorsa goes through. We're going to pick him up. All that's left is to agree on wages. We've got a crucial player. We'll go with his demands. And as you can see, 13 for Lacazette. That's a huge, huge deal, which we don't have the wages for right now. As you can see, we started with 10.5. Once we sell Maiga, if we can, that'll give us probably the wages to go through with it. But as of right now, we're going to offer him a contract, but we're going to have to wait and see what happens because we can't really do anything with Lacazette. And as you can see, Maiga rejected his bid. That's the second time that we sold him off to a club, and I'm pretty sure it went to RCD Espanyol last time, and he rejected the contract offer despite being offered more wages. So we're going to transfer this Maiga just for the sake of it. We're bringing Lacazette in. We don't need Maiga. We already have a couple backup strikers. As you can see, Vorsa accepts his contract. We've got him on. And Lacazette also accepts his contract, but we're going to have to stall it. As you can see, I accept it, and it's at negative 2.7 million. So we can't accept that now, but if we can get rid of Maiga, free up some funds, we'll be able to do that. We're going to go to the board, try to get 2 million to at least give us a little something closer to what we need. As you can see, they're not going to do that. They'll give us $1 million, though. So that's something that we can, try to put forward. You got a loan offer for Eckersley, 17, very promising CDM. And now I decided we're going to take a look at the free agents because every career mode you see, free agents are key. We need a backup keeper. We only have Butland on right now with Yuskalainen retiring, so we're looking for a goalkeeper, a backup goalkeeper, just someone cheap to bring in. As you can see, E.K. Weber, 66 overall, age 19, showing great potential, so we'll give him a contract offer, see what he's doing. We'll also see what other free agents are. Carlton Cole, you can see we let him go at the end of the season. He's sitting there in the free agents. No one's picked him up yet. You can see a promising player, Del Grosso here, 66 striker at age 17, showing great potential, so we're definitely looking at him. We kind of take a look through here, and that's what all we'll do for now. But, as you can see, we'll move it up. Our first friendly, we have Vorsa in the lineup now. We got McCartney and Taylor in the lineup as well. We're trying to sell them, but we'll put them in the lineup just to maybe get some teams offers going for that. And so we have our first friendly here, 0-0, and they lose a player in the 12th minute. We're up. We're playing against 10 men right now. There's no excuse if we can't win this one realistically, or at least draw. There's no reason that we should be losing. As you can see, they're clearly playing more physical. Couple cards already. And Jimbert, the 17-year-old prodigy, just gets his first goal in a West Ham kit. Just a friendly, of course, but still in front of the crowd. And then you can see they equalize with a penalty in the 89th minute, so that's unfortunate. But 1-1 a friendly. We're not worried about it. It's just a way to sort the team out a little bit. And like I said, we're just getting some guys games. Turgot, he's not going to play at all. Potts is in there, but we'll see. And as you can see, Weber accepts his contract, so we got him in there. Take a look at it. We'll offer Trotman a contract, just cheap 500 contract to try to get him in the side. We have our second friendly here coming up, playing Bordeaux. We got some McCartney and Taylor still on the side. As you can see, Vorsa, our new acquisition, gets a goal in the first minute as a center back. So what was he doing? Maybe a corner right away, but that's wild that we get a goal right away in the first minute. We got the rookie Jimbert in there as well. Vaste and Maiga could be one of the last times with Maiga in the lineup if we can get rid of him, but we'll see. You got Nolan and Hall will come on. We got just some depth playing in here. And we end up 1-1. Bordeaux equalizes in the 80th minute. So that's certainly not something that we're happy about. You can see Tompkins picks up a knock. He'll be up 7 days with a hip flexor. But that's okay. And you can see we get an offer from Birmingham City, $900,000 for Taylor. His value is 1.1, but we'll take that all day just to get some funds to get rid of him. And you see Del Grosso rejects our contract. He wasn't happy with his role, but that's fine. We're just trying to bring him on. As you can see, the board give us a little bit of money. Lacazette, like I said, has accepted our contract offer, but we're still $945,000 away from it, allowing him to join the club. So it's pretty tough to bring him on. As you can see, we're just trying to free up the funds. It's tough for us, but that'll do it with us, guys. We'll see what we can do to try to bring Lacazette in, and you'll see what we can do in the next episode. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.